Good afternoon. Welcome to the Virtual Cheese Awards 2024, showcasing the best of British cheeses. I am Isla and I'll be moderating this session today. So today we'll be judging wax cheese with additives, savoury and sweet cheeses. I'd now like to introduce our two cheese judges. If you'd like to introduce yourself, Sarah Mines and Will Chapman, and just explain a little bit about your cheese expertise, that would be great. Sarah?
Hi, I'm Sarah Mines and I'm the specialist and ingredient cheese buyer for Waitrose, and I have been at Waitrose buying cheese now for 3 years.
Will?
Hi, I'm Will Chapman. I work for Neal's Yard Dairy, so I do quality assurance at Neal's Yard Dairy and some buying as well. But I've only recently started in this role, but for the past 5 years I've been working in the shop in Covent Garden at Neal's Yard, our shop there. So that's my cheese life.
Thank you both very much for giving up your time today. So in the wax cheese with additives category, we've got 4 cheeses to judge, and you'll be judging them in both terms of appearance, aroma, texture, and flavour. And the winner will be the cheese with the most points, and we'll go forward to the best category stage finals on Tuesday, the 14th of May. Okay, so we will start as we need to go on. So the first cheese, if you're okay to start with, is 1064, G4 1064. And again, we'll be judging them out of 10 marks for appearance, aroma, texture, and flavour.
Okay. So this is a lovely vibrant colour, but I would say the wax is a bit higgledy-piggledy all over the place on mine.
Right, yeah, mine too.
So I think we could probably do a bit better on the quality of the wax, just making sure it's all nice and glossy and stands out, but they might have been rushing to get us the samples. So I think probably from a appearance point of view, are we gonna look at the appearance of the cheese as well? Shall we open it?
Yeah, I think we yeah, I think so.
Both. Oh,
Has it got little flecks in that cheese, or is it?
Yeah, so it looks like chili flakes to me.
It does look like chili flakes. Very, and actually the orange and the green look really nice together, don't they?
Yeah, festive.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
I start thinking about Christmas, surely.
I know. I don't think I ever stopped thinking about Christmas, actually. It's haunting me. Yeah, so I think the wax could be probably a bit shinier, a bit tidier, but the cheese inside looks really interesting. And I think all the inclusions are all sort of evenly spaced out as well, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure.
So probably, what do you think? 7?
7, yeah, I think 7 is right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Aroma. You don't get much chili off the aroma, actually, do you?
No.
That's what it is. To wait and taste it.
We'll find out.
So you get
sorry.
You get that sort of sweet cheddar smell off the top, don't you?
Mm.
But only mildly. What do you think?
Yeah, very mild. It's yeah, it smells just sweet, slightly sweet, but quite very gentle. It's
yeah.
It's a nice smell, but
doesn't tell you a lot. Maybe maybe that's a 7 as well. Maybe we'd want it to give you a bit more clue.
7, yeah, excellent. And then the texture.
It's got a good squidge, even in its wax coating. It's squidgy.
Yeah.
Is that a technical term, the squidgy?
Squidgy. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's yeah, I think the texture is as you would expect it. Let's taste it and see what the texture's like.
Yeah, so yeah, it's soft. Quite soft. Yeah, it's definitely chili. Yeah, nice. So the cheese is soft and gentle, and squidgy, quite sweet, but not much real strength to it, not much depth to it. But then the chili is nice, you know. It's it really the chili's really doing a lot of the work, you know.
Yeah, the chili is doing all the work, isn't it? And actually, I mean, they've left the seeds, put the seeds through as well.
Mm.
And I'm not sure if I'm necessarily a fan of that. I know that gives you the heat, but sometimes they're not as pleasant to eat when you come across one.
Sure.
So I think yeah, I don't know. I think it probably it's just that balance, isn't it? I think that you want the cheddar to sing. You want to know you're tasting a cheddar, but you want that balance of then the additive coming through.
Yeah.
And maybe the cheddar's not quite strong enough.
Yeah, I agree. I think the cheddar's not strong enough for it. It's
Yeah.
not really standing up to the chili.
Yeah, so it just makes the balance a bit off, doesn't it? But the concept's lovely in terms of having that cheddar with the chili running through it.
I know what you mean about the seeds. It sort of works in their favor in terms of the flavor, but it's kind of working against them in terms of the texture, you know. So
Yeah,
it's a trade-off for sure.
Yeah. So I
Okay,
think
so
probably, so we haven't given a texture mark yet, have we?
no, technically no. So we've got 7 for appearance, 7 for aroma. So we're looking for a texture mark and a flavour mark.
I would stick with 7, run of 7, if you think. Yeah.
Yeah,
7 for both, yeah, texture and flavour.
yeah.
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 Okay.
So I think if there was just that cheddar was just brought to life a bit more and maybe just balance out those seeds, then yeah, I think it could be really, really nice cheese. So
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so your next cheese, we'll go in order again, is 1126.
1126.
And it's the wax cheese with additives, savoury and sweet category, just to remind you both.
So again, this is an orange wax. Again, I'd say I've seen better wax sort of coverage. Orange is probably a bit trickier to do maybe because of the colour, because trying to get that even colour around it.
But you think it's easier to spot imperfections on an orange one, is it?
Probably it might be lighter. The wax itself might be more transparent, maybe.
Yeah.
Open,
Shall we see what it looks like inside?
it's quite interesting inside.
Yeah.
You've got, I think is it cumin? I might be wrong.
Oh.
Or not, or some sort of black seed. This will test me on my herbs.
I think you need to taste it. So appearance, it looks interesting then, or?
Yes, yeah. Again, I think it's probably similar to the last one in terms of just tightening up that wax. The black seeds seem to be evenly distributed. There's a bit of free moisture sat on mine, but that might just be the cheese coming through. So I think probably appearance is a 7 again.
Yeah, I think yeah. I think
Agree
so.
with that, yeah.
It smells like curry. It's got like a curry smell.
Yeah.
You said cumin, didn't you, originally?
Yeah. Can't think what other, maybe it's I don't know what the other black seeds are.
What is it? Yeah, Nigella is one, isn't it? But I'm not.
Could be. Yeah, it is curry. You are right, it is curry.
Curry, yeah.
Very nice display there, William.
Thank you.
Almost a cheese sculpture.
Yeah.
So this cheese is red, so you'd expect it to be more maybe of a less red Leicester base, maybe.
And the smell, are we getting much of aroma coming through from that? Those?
There's a lot of curry coming through.
Yeah, it's curry. Yeah, it's a curry cheese. It's very unusual.
Mm. So the aroma is quite nice because it does give you the clue as to what you're eating.
Mm.
There's a lot of curry in it, so I'd probably give the aroma maybe an 8 compared to the last one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stronger. Yeah.
The sort of thing where if you told me you were going to make a curry cheese, I would not think that was a good idea.
No.
But in fact, it is quite tasty. Like I think it tastes nicer than it sounds.
It's like a sweet curry.
Yeah.
Or fruity curry. So it's got a nice balance of flavour. You don't get much of the cheese taste coming through, and the cheese is a bit coats your mouth quite a lot.
Mhm. A bit
Where they
claggy.
processed it. Yeah, it's a bit claggy where they processed it.
But there is a
like
nice
you say,
balance of flavour, so it's not like you're tasting a curry, you are tasting a cheese with a curry flavour. That's what you're saying.
well, it'd be nice to have maybe a bit more of the cheese flavour.
Mm.
But it's not unpleasant. It's really nice. I mean, if you like curry, I suppose it's a bit like, you know, if you buy curried baked beans or curried rice or that, it's that sort of flavour of curry that comes through. And actually lots of people like that curry sauce flavour. So actually it works from that point of view. And actually the seeds add that texture to it.
I wonder, I mean, I know we said it about the last one, and it'll probably be a theme for this category, but yeah, I feel like the flavour is absolutely doing all the work, and the cheese is just a kind of background for it, you know. Nice, the cheese were a bit stronger, maybe.
Yeah.
Or just had a bit more depth or a bit more character.
Yeah, maybe have a bit more salt in it to balance it as well. But I think I probably prefer, I think the flavours coming through and the sweetness and the curry flavours and stuff are coming through maybe better than the last one. So I'd probably give it a higher mark than the last one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so
should
score
we
for
say-
texture and then score for flavour, please.
So
I
probably,
texture,
yeah, go on.
I was going to say 7 for texture,
Yeah.
but then I think we can go higher for flavour.
Yeah, let's do
Flavour.
8 for flavour. Yeah, yeah, because the texture
Eight,
is,
8 for flavour, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
given 7 for appearance, 8 for aroma, 7 for texture, and then 8 for flavour on that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so the next one is 1198. 1198.
Maybe you should have done the curry last.
You don't know though, do you?
Are you going to be able to taste anything?
Might be even stronger, you don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, it might be.
So that's a nice black one.
Yeah, it is nice
That looks-
actually.
That looks
That's
good.
probably the nicest one we've seen, I think.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree.
so probably then an 8.5 or 9.
Yeah, let's say 9. Why not?
Do
Let's
you
be...
need to slice into it first before you?
Oh yeah, good point.
Oh, I know what this is. Truffle. You get an overwhelming
Yeah, immediate.
truffle smell. It's very truffly.
Does
But
that,
again,
does that affect your appearance score, or are we still going
no,
I
I think the appearance is still 9. I think it's
9?
still
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, the truffle's evenly distribution. It's very powerful. Though you do get some cheese aromas coming through as well. Maybe the nature of the truffle helps with the cheddar aromas coming through.
Yeah, maybe.
Points for aroma before you taste it.
Probably 8.
I think 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
And then texture.
it's quite tight again, isn't it?
Yeah, got a bit more crumble.
Yeah, it has actually. When you break it apart, it shears a lot
A
better.
little bit crunchy. It's a little bit more crunch to it. It's got, I think it's a bit older. It certainly feels a bit, well, a bit more textured.
Yeah.
I would say texture, that's the nicest so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
what's-
got some different structure to it. So yeah, probably then what, a 9 on the structure, on the texture?
Yeah,
Yeah.
9. Okay, positive.
The flavour is actually quite nice. The balance of truffle, I mean, truffle's not my favourite thing. I'm in the minority, I think. But the balance of the truffle to the cheddar is actually quite nice. You do get the cheddar taste coming through. Yeah, it's pleasant. Still get that sweetness, don't you?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm with you actually. I'm not wild about truffles. I think it's funny that they seem to be everywhere. Yeah.
I know. Customers still love them, still looking for them. Yeah, it's not.
But you're right. It is a lovely balance. It has
So it's not
more so than the other.
overpowering.
You can taste the cheese here. You know.
Yeah, you can. So it's probably a 9 again on the
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
balance of this. Yeah.
I think so.
So you're not a fan of truffles, both of you. That's so nice.
We
Well,
both know that
yeah.
everyone else seems to be, and all our customers love them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
get completely. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually, I wouldn't mind some of this. It's not too artificial a truffle either. Sometimes you taste the truffle and it's so overpowering and slightly artificial as well. Whereas this, actually, I wouldn't mind eating it. I wouldn't sort of object to eating it. Whereas some truffle stuff, I'm like, oh no, I can't do that. So yeah,
It's
no.
pasta, isn't it? And that type of thing. Truffle, really.
Yes, yeah. Quite Marmite. Cool. Okay. So it's that one.
Excellent. Okay, so the last one, because only 4 cheeses in this category, is 1201.
Okay.
Just to remind you, wax cheese with additives, savoury and sweet category.
Okay, so this is another black wax. Again, the wax is good, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks the same, doesn't it, as the other one?
Yeah. So maybe we let's look inside a minute.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is more mottled actually. It's like marbled. I think that's just where they processed maybe a couple of cheeses together. But it also looks like it's got chili flakes in it, maybe.
Yeah,
Or
it's
tomato.
another chili one, isn't it? Or it's certainly.
Does it look nice? Is the wax even? And
The mottling looks nice. It looks like cured meat, you know. It has that same sort of marbling where you get the fat through the
yeah.
Yeah, it
sausage.
does look nice. And the wax is even and it does look better. So probably the same, probably a 9 again for the
Yeah,
wax.
for appearance, yeah.
Yeah.
9, yeah.
Excellent. And then the aroma, getting much aroma out of that cheese?
I'm getting cheese aroma, which is good, but not, a bit of chili actually, now cut into it.
It is a bit meaty. I don't know. I realise that I mentioned meat now, but now I've got meat on the mind. But
Yeah, it is. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's definitely more savoury.
It's good though. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah.
I think
So
Of the aroma.
aroma, yeah. I think it's solid. I would happily say 8 for aroma.
Yeah, I think so. Texture, it's got some crunch, which is nice. Unless that was a seed or something.
Wants to fill in.
Well, it's definitely got crunch in it. Oh, it's hot. Oh.
Go and get a glass of milk.
That is hot.
That is spicy, yeah. That's much spicier than the other one. The texture is
In a positive way, or is it overpowering?
No, I think the flavour's good.
Yeah.
But the texture, it's not quite got that doesn't quite have that same crumble that the other one had. It feels a bit more like sort of baggy.
Okay.
It's a bit compact, isn't it? Probably where they process the 2 types of cheddars, but then you do get that nice sort of salt coming through. Very powerful hit of chili.
Yeah, it's really strong.
It's really
Maybe
strong.
good that was the last one, maybe.
Yeah.
It was overpowered.
It's nice though. I think it's right about the texture. So we probably put the texture at about 8, 8.5.
Yeah, I'm happy with 8 for texture. Yeah.
8, yeah. And then
but the flavors, the cheese feels like meatier, like I said, more savoury, and actually the chili goes really well with it.
Mm.
So whilst you get a big blast of chili, it is big blast of chili, it's actually nice. That's probably my favourite flavoured one.
Mm.
Balanced, is it? Just a nice.
Yeah, I think because the cheese is a bit more savoury, I think it is balanced a bit more.
Mm. Yes, yeah, I agree. I think the last two, in fact, did a better job of having a nice balance between the cheese and the added flavouring.
Yeah, definitely. So what do you think? So 9 on
So
flavour?
nine, yeah, yeah, let's say 9, I think.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so we've got 9 for appearance, 8 for aroma, 8 for texture, and then 9 for flavour.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So with this, I get this right. So the favourite one was the truffly one, so the second to last one you tasted. So that was the first one, and then the second one in second position was the last one you just tasted. Would you agree with that? Are you happy with those?
Yes. Yeah.
Perfect. Excellent. And that is the end of the wax cheese with additives. Thank you very much indeed. So the winner of that category was cheese 1198. And then in second place, it was 1201. Both scored 9 flavour on those as well. So very closely run contest. So yes, thank you very much. So thank you Butler's Farmhouse Cheeses for sponsoring the aprons, and Peters and Eels Yard for their delicious sourdough crackers. Thank you again, judges, for your hard work, tasting all that lovely flavoursome cheese. And like I said, the live category finals are on Tuesday the 14th of May and our grand final on Wednesday the 15th of May, both which will be live, and where we'll reveal the best British cheese along with the awards that recognise the talented and passionate people in our industry. And the day will culminate with the award for our Supreme Champion of 2024. So thank you again for your time, yes, once again, enjoy the cheese.
Thank
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.